Hi, my name is Michael Markowski, and I am the composer of Drawing Mars, and I am also the composer of Drawing Mars Flex Edition. The piece has been reimagined into 4 parts, plus essential percussion and optional percussion. So for maximum effect, you really should have at least 3 players covering the essential percussion parts. But if you have more than that, that's totally awesome. They can cover the remaining 4 optional percussion parts. But Mike, only 4 parts? I have like a dozen clarinets. I have like 2 trumpets. I have like a million flutes. What am I supposed to do? Don't worry, got you covered. One of the things that I really love about Drawing Mars is the richness of its harmonies. And so to preserve those harmonies from the original composition, I included a whole lot of Debussy writing in parts 1, 2, and 3. So if you are lucky enough to have a surplus of winds or brass or both in your particular ensemble, those 3 parts suddenly multiplied into 6 or more parts depending on if you double them or not. However, when you do assign parts, just be sure that you have an even number of players on the top notes as you do the bottom notes so that we can ensure some sort of overall balance throughout the piece. I know a lot of us have been forced to rehearse online via Zoom, sometimes with a click track or maybe a MIDI mock-up, and it's hard to hear. It's hard to gauge any kind of progress that your students are making, and it just sucks. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to include fixed electronics into this particular piece. The electronics not only function as your click track, as your guide for the rest of the piece. The tempo never fluctuates, by the way, it's always 140. But I think they're just so much more fun to play along with and to rehearse to, especially in a virtual setting. But that said, you could also play this piece in person as well. Mike, rehearsing over Zoom is already challenging enough, let alone adding more electronics into the mix. I hear you, and that's why I've tried to make this as simple as possible by creating a rehearsal video. You and your students can now rehearse along with the electronics and a click track, all from the comfort of YouTube. YouTube is actually great for this because they give you the option to slow down a video, and thus its audio, if you really need to woodshed a particular section. Simply click the settings gear and then choose your desired speed. You can also choose a custom speed. And with time-stamped links, YouTube also makes it easy to call up rehearsal marks so that you can pick up rehearsing from any point in the piece. Just look in the video description. Clicking a link will call up the audio and video to about 4 measures before the rehearsal mark. At 2 measures before the rehearsal mark, you'll see a red bar swipe across the screen to give you and your students even more preparation for the next downbeat. Not only are the electronics kind of fun in a weird, sci-fi B-movie kind of way, but I had the crazy idea to add something even more special into the mix. Maybe I was watching too many spaghetti westerns, but I am absolutely thrilled to be able to share that you and your students will also be able to play along with Grammy Award-winning soprano Gila Plitman. Gila's soaring vocals add something completely beautiful and haunting and human to this otherwise alien landscape, and I am still kind of shocked that she agreed to sing along with us. I really hope this version of Drawing Mars adds something refreshing to your online or socially distanced rehearsals and performances. I just hope it makes the process a little bit more fun for everybody, at least until we can get back to making music together again. So until then, thanks for listening, and the truth is out there.